Like I promised to you, today I'm filming and make a video regarding how we can put and how plant our young blueberry in the pot. This is very important. Some people think this is a very easy job, but believe me, this is very important and not easy. So go to the next to show you how I plant and what we pay attention for. This is very important for future, for your this time to planting your blueberry pot. The biggest pot is the November or December. Why? Because our plant is sleeping in sleep mode, and in the spring that plant don't have a stress after planting. If you plant your blueberry in the March or April and start vegetation, your blueberry have a couple weeks stress because that, and my recommendation to put this blueberry in November or December. You probably see my mother put the new. Much more important thing is the health root of your new plant. The health root, you probably see white root. This is proof this plant is very good and health. So let's put this plant on the biggest. Before I start to put this pot and plant this pot in the biggest pot, I would like to introduce you with phytomorphology of blueberry roots. Why so important to know that the blueberry root don't have the heavy root. You probably see the gentle root, and that root don't have possibility to growing in the heavy soil. Because that we must prepare soil, substrate, peat to plant this blueberry. Why? Because if you use the heavy soil like this is heavy soil, this is so heavy, and this little bit root don't go through this plant. If you plant this pot like this soil, the plant blueberry don't grow successful and maybe even die, because this tiny and gentle root can throw through this heavy soil. Our blueberry like substrate or peat. This is a white peat, and this is substrate with perlite and cocoa peat and black peat and white peat. This is the mixture. My recommendation to buy this substrate. In my region we have best, this is a BBB or Ligro. So this is a good granulation. We have everything what your blueberry root need, and what is it, the thin granulation and good pH and not heavy like you see. So this is the best soil for the blueberry, and like a white peat, you probably see, because this gentle root can easy throw and develop own root in soil like that. I always use my goji berry and washing the root to show you what is different between hard root and tiny and gentle blueberry root. This root can live in heavy soil, and this is a big difference because our blueberry actually is very gentle plant. So the conclusion is our blueberry like very draining and very soft soil to develop and live because this root is gentle and need the soil with more air in the oven structure. Before you put this plant blueberry in the pot, you must use disinfection tool to disinfect your tool and hand. I was use chlorine dioxide and sterilize all my tools, and I mixed chlorine dioxide in this pot and put my blueberry young this to sterilize root from possible pathogen in this. Of course, you must do one more thing. For better growing, you cut this part of your root like this, or use the tool, cut for a couple part, and this provocate in the spring the root to grow successful, and this is okay. After cutting, you can cut this and this and this. So after that you cut and freedom this root from the soil, and if you put this pot on the next biggest pot, I say in the spring development of this plant is much easy. After you cut your root, you again disinfect this, and I tell you why this is so important. Because right now our pot, small pot, don't have any kind of pathogens or virus. I will use chlorine dioxide. This chlorine dioxide not the same like chlorine, because this chlorine dioxide not stay in the pot, because the instantly if find some pathogen, kill instantly and evaporate. So I recommend this chlorine dioxide for to use every time when you have a problem with some pathogen. But you must know this dioxide chlorine kill instantly everything if he need in the pot, and that's mean the kill good bacteria and pathogens, everything. So after that you have a dead substrate. So I in the next I will tell you what you do with that. Well, my friend, I disinfect my little bit pot. Time is for the biggest pot. Usually I was use the pot 45 liter, and as you can see I have a lot of drill, and this is good for good draining. It's the most important for your blueberry. And let's put substrate in there. when you buy a substrate for blueberry, you know the substrate have 4.5 pH to 5 pH. This is very good for root. Why? Because if you have a substrate where is pH 5.5 and above, the blueberry root don't eat very well and don't use the nutrition. So because that our blueberry like acid soil. If you substrate above 5.5, I use the 99% of sulfur and use and put in my pot. Of course I mix it that. So if this substrate above 5.5 I'll have a 6 pH, and that way we put down pH of our substrate. Right now, like you see, I make the big hole in the substrate. Why? I would like to demonstrate what you can do this. You never can do this. To put your plant so deep in your pot. Why? Because when we irrigate our blueberry, the water with nutrition go, of course, from up to down, and too much humidity we have always in the bottom of this bottom of this pot. So if you plant leaf in this environment, this big humidity can damage our root, and blueberry don't growing very well, even more, and die. The next situation you can do this and never do this is to put this plant too much above a surface and put like that. Never do this. Why? Because in the time substrate go down and your plant have free space in up, and this when you irrigate your pot, water go down, and this part of your plant is draining, and this can cause, of course, don't be good for your plant and can cause your plant to die. So what is the best place, and what is the best for planting? This is I was actually use 2 finger and measure from surface of pots and put this substrate around my plant. Of course, I make a pressure on this. Okay, after that, when you're draining and when you irrigate your plant, this substrate put it down a little bit down, and this plant have a good environment to draining and to be in very good place and to grow up success. So if you think this is done, not it's done. In the next very important thing you must do after plant, when you disinfect your pot and disinfect your substrate, you must know in there not good bacteria for cooking food for your root, and this is not good for young, especially for young berry, because environment around the root must be full of life and with good bacteria. Like human, in our body we have, our stomach we have good bacteria and balance. So this is if you have too much good bacteria in our stomach, and this is good for our health, like that, same like that is for blueberry. What can we do? In first, to save your root, after 7 days after disinfection of your substrate, put Trichoderma. What is the Trichoderma? This is very good things and very good live creature. What do Trichoderma? Trichoderma is the safe bodyguard for our root. How Trichoderma work? Trichoderma use and make a little bit film, a teeny film around our blueberry root, and when pathogen go to the damage our blueberry root, Trichoderma is safe like a bodyguard. But Trichoderma use the food, of course, and work in symbiosis with our root. So this is good, and I recommend to spring put Trichoderma in your blueberry, and after harvest your blueberry put Trichoderma in your irrigation system. So Trichoderma is very important for our blueberry, because in that way we have some bodyguard for your root, and that's very good for blueberry. In the similar way, like Trichoderma, the job do mikoriza. Mikoriza is very good for root, like a Trichoderma. So if you put this both Trichoderma and mikoriza in your pot, this is a very good for good start and for good safe bodyguard of your root for your land. The next thing, after 7 days or 10 days after put the Trichoderma with your irrigate watering system and mikoriza, you can put the full acid and Bacillus subtilis. Bacillus subtilis, I don't know how to say. And this is very important because this element cooking food for your roots. This is very important, and I put this in every single 50 days from start vegetation to the vegetation to make a good environment for my roots, not for young plant, for other my plants. So my friend, this is it for this, and I share my experience how I plant the blueberry. Probably you will see the planting is not easy job, so this is my experience. I share my experience, and if you some have questions, put in the comment, and of course press the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more videos. And the next time, I wish you all the best, and bye.